They say ain't no party like a Cowboy party. What about a 2-0 party? Come on, 30-10 Cowboys victory reaction. Plus more analysis post game, free game. Y'all know how it goes. Shout out to you and you and you. Come on. Ain't nobody mad but the Eagles. Ain't nobody mad but the Washington. Ain't nobody mad but the Giants. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Come on. Hey, ho. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yup. Come on. Come on. Hey, man, if your team won today, man, put it in the chat. If your team won today. Now, if your team lost, then you can just sit back and just chill just a little bit. But our team won, and of course, there's still a game going on right now. Washington 35-27 right now. But I'm going to tell you guys, we should be extremely happy onto our start of being 2-0. Facing the two teams that we did look into, the Giants, week 1, playoff team, we handled them 40-0, and then facing a team that without our left guard, without our number 2 wide receiver, putting 30 points on the board. And, of course, we know that the numbers and the stat line for your mind could have been differently, but we can look back at this game and look at the stat sheet and say, well, you know, the quarterback didn't have a turnover, right? The quarterback took very, very good care of the ball. Near misses, yes, we get all of that, but it didn't happen. And the thing that did happen is the dub, is the victory. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that the Cowboys, hey, we are in the clear. Tony Pollard, did he look spectacular? No, but he got us 72 yards on the ground. He got us some receiving yards in the backfield when necessary. So when his number was called, he did what he's supposed to do. And on top of that, when we look back at everything, the Cowboys themselves, that's just what it is. The Cowboys, we figure things out. We climb the charts, and we get things going. That's what we do. And we're 2-0 right now. Over 42 minutes of TOP. I see you, Jane. Thank you. 42 minutes, man. That's a lot of top action that we was able to get. We got to be proud. We got to be happy and cheerful over our situation. We can't be angry and upset. Now, are there some things that we have to improve on collectively? Yes, we can all say that. But, man, that is what we seen today. What we had today was a bona fide butt whooping that we put upon both New York teams in the last 2 weeks, right? And I don't think that anybody should be mad. Anybody, boy, look at that butt whooping right there. Boy, if we could just play this all day, ain't that right, y'all? We gave them some butt whooping, and that is what we supposed to do. Appreciate you, Perry Locke. So you can win a lot of games in the National Football League by taking care of the ball, by running the ball, and also even if it's a situation where they giving you over the top and they giving you the underneath and you just take what the defense is giving you, right? Don't have to force anything. This particular offense, just take what the defense is giving you, knowing that you got Parsons on the other side, knowing that you got D-Law, who was an enforcer stopping the run, shooting through the gaps. We didn't even hear of the other situations from the other people, right? We didn't even hear much from them. Let's see. The things that we were kind of had our reservations on. Breece Hall. We shut that brother down for 4 attempts for 9 yards. Breece Hall. Michael Carter. 2 attempts for 8 yards. I get it. Zach Wilson got some hustle yards. We give him that hustle. But we held Breece Hall to 2.3 yards per tote. We got to sit back and say,
let's go, man! Let's go!
Were there any major runs on this? And granted, the one play, 2 catches for 83 yards, but the one play that was a dagger to us with Garrett Wilson on a slant over the top. I mean, the safety post will come down and field. But if I were to tell y'all that Breece Hall ran 140 yards or 150 yards last week, and we're going to hold that brother to 9 yards, that's how you play. That's how you get this thing going. That's how you play real, legit football, baby. And those are the things that we needed out there to make things happen in a great way. So when we start to think about these things, Cowboy Nation, my thing is, let's not listen to the 4-letter or 3-letter network, because their job will be, hey, let's talk about the fact that the Cowboys didn't score in the red zone. Bull sugar. Because the quarterback that you guys said last week was better heads and shoulder than him, he couldn't do that, right? And last I checked, they didn't have no injuries to their wideouts. They didn't have no injuries to their guards or what have you. So we came in there with scraps and still scrapped them boys 30-10. Give me my dog that's beating them up. Yeah. But my bird beating the dog, I meant to say. That's the only time we see a bird beating someone. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it keeps smacking them against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we bring to the table. We bring all of that great stuff to the table, ladies and gentlemen. Big 88. Oh, my goodness, man. Do y'all want me to talk about our Big 88? Oh, yes. That pass, when he dove, caught the ball with the phalanges. Shout out to you, Torrance. He caught the ball with the phalanges. And the guy hit him under the legs, hit on a defenseless player. Could he make a football move? No. Were there any flags? No. CD tore that brother up. Yes, it did. This is what CD, let me go back to see what CD did to him. That's what he did to him right there. That's what he did to that dude, man. Came down with the ball. And we not even we were not even at the fullness. We were not at our full capacity on our team. And we're still able to do things at will. It appears to me that this team is taking a whole different angle. We got us a number one wideout. We got us a situation that when our number one guy, he's not able to be there. Well, when our number two guy is not able to be there, our number one guy stand tall and say, hey, I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about this and don't worry about that. Don't worry about this and don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with it. We are bringing the thunder. Shout out to you, Michelangelo. Appreciate you. He says, I just can't wait until we get mid-season form. Oh, my goodness, we can see down the line. I think that, just to have some constructive criticism, I think that we still probably need to take a look into a power back in some of those short yardages, or just give 40-ounce the ball when we get down in there. And I'm quite sure we can do that. Stephen White says Gallup ain't right. Gallup made a crucial catch on one of those down and out distances. Crucial catch. Although he looked unorthodox, he made a crucial catch. I'm not finna put salt on his name. No. He's a legitimate number 2 wide receiver, and it showed, right? Jalen Tolbert, he's a legitimate number 3 wide receiver. It showed today. It showed. Lamb, legitimate number 1 wide receiver. It showed today. They need to work on some packages of getting 40-ounce inside. That's what they need to work on. Not saying that the Cowboys don't have those packages, but we need to have some down inside. Uh-oh. Did they score? Did they score? No way. No way.
That's where the guts went. Just dropped them.
Yeah. They scored on the last drive? Oh, my goodness. So what's the score? What's the final score? Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now? But they need a 2-point conversion. Yeah, they do. Oh, okay. They need a 2-point. Let's see if they gonna get y'all let me know if they gonna get those 2 points too, man. But 30-10 is the Cowboys score. And we didn't need no 2 points, man. We didn't need no 2 points. Shame on Sierra husband. They lost. Boy, I was gonna tear into them. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't. So I'm glad that Dak didn't get sauced. Yeah, this from Mr. Wright. I can tell you. He got hit before the ball got there, but that's a whole nother story. I can tell you that Sauce Gardner, I think that he's a real good cover corner. He's a willing tackler. He looked really solid out there. He did an epic mistake of dropping that pick. Even if he were to do a pick six, we still win that game, by the way. But, you know, this is how the cookie crumble. We still had the better DB. Trayvon Diggs. Did Trayvon Diggs get an INT today? Yeah, you know, did Trayvon Diggs get an INT today? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all let me know, did Trayvon Diggs get one? You know, I need to know. I want to know, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll be still waiting for those interviews to come up on 105.3 The Fan. We will still give you guys a full post-game analysis in a post-game show. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me know if you been part of these type of things that we've been doing in the past. Y'all know how the flow goes. I thank all of you guys so much, man, for being part of this, rocking with us. This is all also brought to you by PrizePicks, man. They've been presenting sponsor for us for these last two streams that we had so far. So I really appreciate them. If you guys haven't heard of PrizePicks, take a real good look at them. Download them right here. And it is at the top of the link of my YouTube page, and it's also in the description box of my Facebook. Take a real good look at them. So the Washington team won. Yeah, so 4 takeaways from the day. I can give you guys that too, by the way. I'm going to give y'all that too. Give you guys that too. And by the way, Cowboy Nation, we are on the best pathway possible. All in all, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the best pathway possible, because when we face the Cards next week, they would foresee the separation that we are able to exhibit. Parlays did went crazy today. Yes, indeed. Washington won. That's okay. I think that the Washington team, according to when we did our picks, as far as my guy Lord Bronson, my guy Louis T, and Bad Dog, we had them winning that game anyway. We were just trying to get a one-up. We were just trying to win one on the one-up. The meet of their schedule comes at the back end of it. In the post game, yes, indeed. Denver got robbed. It should have been a PI. Yeah, man. But when you play the game that we play, let me tell y'all something about robberies. You know what I'm saying? And this is not me just cocky talking, but this is what we should have been always doing. You take that away from the officials. The way we played today took away whatever the officials tried to do. The way we played dominant on offense and defense, it took away whatever the officials tried to set up. Why? Because we did our job. We took care of business. When it was time to wrap tackle, we did that. When it was time to get in the backfield, we did that. And when it was time to fight through a hold, even though they was holding, we did just that, ladies and gentlemen. We took care of big business today and didn't leave nothing on the table, no food left on the table for anyone to say, hey, man, the only reason why the Jets can't even use that as an excuse. Because we dominated the TOP. We dominated the run game. We dominated the pass game. We dominated the efficiencies and things of that nature. We did, and we took care of business. We saw, we seeked, we conquered. We seized everything. Appreciate you. I got my guy, myself 4K, 2K. Appreciate you. Tolbert getting more targets than Gallup thought. Tolbert Tolbert found the creases and he was the third wideout, I wouldn't even try to attempt those DBs. They played a great job this particular game. Those DBs played a wonderful job. I got a super chat from Michelangelo and them. He said, this game shows me what Kellen was doing wrong. Mike truly played a complete game, not forcing the pass, just get it done, get it going, but playing with the defense. Yeah, this team, I can use this as a case study. We can use this game as a case study. Let me repeat, we can use this game as a ultimate case study on what to do, when to do, and where to do. You know what I'm saying? So when we start talking about the Dallas Cowboys in general, if we wanted to continue to throw the ball left and right and try to get things going in that light and that factor and try to get this doing, no. What you're supposed to do is play complementary football. And that, my friend, is what we did. We didn't force anything. The time we did force something, it was a hide out pass, a post pass, where either the outer boundaries can catch it or the receiver. 31 for 38. Who remember when, and yes, only dropping, 7 passes out of that. Who remember when we talk about complementary football, and it's not just about Dak Prescott not throwing the ball. It was the nature of, and it's not just about us run the ball, because everybody think, hey, run the ball. It was more so about when we run, when we throw. It was more so about, I promise you guys, if you guys go back and watch the Chargers versus the Titans game, they probably lost that game by, 1 score, and they did something when they didn't supposed to do. They threw the ball when they supposed to run the ball. And I haven't even watched the game yet. I can't wait. I'm going to go back and watch that game, and I'm going to say, hey, this is when they should have ran the ball. The down and out distance, this is when they should have threw the ball. Yeah, even though he got the first down off of it, that was too high of a risk. You run the ball so that you can get the defense more extra ready for the next series. That's just what it is. You got to establish something that you can marry up for the next week. So many times and too many times we would see a game that one game don't match up with the next game, right? We would see some yo-yo stuff going from one week to another. And those things are not sustainable, is what we've been trying to say for a long time. We've been trying to tell everybody, yeah, it's good, it's cool, yeah, it's wonderful. But is that sustainable enough to carry your team? Is it sustainable enough to win down the stretch? And 9 times out of 10, it's not. What we played today was very sustainable. How about them Cowboys? Yes, indeed. It's just like, complimentary football. I see you. Dak did exactly what he needed to do. No doubt. We did exactly what Damn Dizzle says. Hit the like you did. Yeah. You did, Tina. Yeah. Hit the like you did, Tina. Come on, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. Win is a win, baby. Yes, indeed. Come on, y'all tell that like button to lean forward is what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So here we go. Yes, indeed. How about them Cowboys? Brought to you by PrizePicks. Y'all be sure to check them out. And the link is tied up into the top of the page there. Yes, indeed. Get that up off the screen. Yes, indeed. Fix me up. There we go. Try to take me out, game. Try to take me out. Dak did an amazing job. Does he need to be put in work with a healthy TP11 in CD Lamb? Yes, indeed. 70-10 versus our opponents. Yes, and I think there's some more news over here. Appreciate you. Dallas Cowboys talking cash money. Dallas says we run New York. That's the type of energy that that's what we cooking over here. When the Cowboys official page said, hey, this is their official page, said, hey, we run New York, baby. That's from now on, that's how you talk your stuff, DallasCowboys.com. From now on, that's what we want to hear. We running. You know, who run? We running, baby. Yes, indeed. All right, it says 2 sacks from a forced fumble. 2 sacks and a forced fumble from Michael Parsons. And the Jets as well. Yes, man, come on, man. Come on, man. That's what I like to see. It says, I got Todd Archer says, and let me go right here. He says, according to ESPN, the Cowboys scored 50 points before allowing a point to start the season. They're the first team scored 50 points before allowing one since the Chargers and the Bears in 2006. Man, that's amazing, y'all. That's flat out amazing. We're waiting for these interviews to come through. And let me type in my guy, John Machota, because he's always on it over here. Yes, indeed. Look at Parson. Back to business. Tony Pollard. Well, Will McClay and all of those boys, man. I love seeing this, man. No news so far, but let me see what he's talking about, Parsons. Oh, yeah, they already got Parsons film going crazy, man. Keep this up. Parsons Defensive Player of the Year. You keep this going. Shoot. Nobody's scoring more than 10 points on us until week 6. Who like next week's quarterback, he's a very athletic guy that can run on the edge. He's very fast, Joshua Dobbs. But that's the only thing. Then we play against the Patriots, and then the Niners, and then week 6 will be the Chargers. So I mean, we just gotta do our job, not looking down the fray there. But the way this defense is humming, we do our job, and then we be okay. So Cards, Patriots, Niners, Chargers. Man, we just gotta do our job, man, and take care of business, man, the best way possible. ACL 13 said, ACL 13, appreciate you, man. Says having Romo comments on such a victory was fitting. This team is playing like a contender, and the vibes are immaculate. How about them Cowboys? Yes, indeed. Let the AI speak on it, Dan. You know. Yes,
ACL $13. Having Romo commentate on such a victory was very fitting. This team is playing like a contender, and the vibes are immaculate. How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
She said, how about them Cowboys? Yes, indeed. Appreciate you. Damn! It's a good super chat right there, man. Thank you so much. Let me see what they got over here. Y'all bear with me. See if I can get this audio synced in.
You know, this group has taken it up a notch, clearly, from last year. You know, I think from top to bottom, not only our veteran players, but our younger players are really contributing. So it's awesome to see them flying around and staying the course. And
can y'all hear?
The second half was super impressive.
Coach, can you speak about the carries for Pollard? He was at 25, 72, like career highs for him in terms of carrying.
I'm sorry, the 25, what'd you say for that?
Carries.
Okay.
Can you speak to that?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, Tony was going to touch the ball. I mean, that was the plan coming in. Definitely want to get Rico some and, you know, try to spread it around. You know, we had the package in there with Deuce, so we got him some touches. This was going to be a heavy lifting day for Tony, and he carried it.
Mike, CD had, I think, 11 catches, close to 150 yards. Very few of those were where he's matched up against Sauce Gardner. Did his versatility allow you to move him around and avoid that matchup or create more favorable ones? Well,
I mean, we really look at it from our side of it. You know, I mean, if you go back to training camp, and even last year, we've been moving CD around. You know, and we were, you know, with Brandon's injury and not playing today, we were expecting, you know, some more double. Cover one double CD because he's been seeing that of late. So, yeah, moving him around is frankly
game
just part of
planning.
our offense.
Mike, this is 2 games now. We're asking y'all all season about Dak's interceptions. No interceptions, really only come close on one throw.
He ain't about
just his efficiency in these first 2 games and how he's running, what you want to do differently in this offense this year.
I just think, we've had time to, look at the past, learn from it. But this is a new year.
Appreciate you,
Every
Troy.
week's a new challenge. This was a huge challenge for us. We had a lot of moving parts in our offensive line. Just really proud of our young players to go in there and keep it going in a 4-minute mode type offense. So, but he's took some hits out there, which we knew was going to be part of this game. But I thought he played with really good patience. Really good patience, and that's what you got to do against a defense of that caliber.
Dak Prescott, turnover-free football, and he's currently speaking to the media now. We'll hear from Dak in just a moment, but you will see clips of quite a stunning suit that Dak's wearing, looking dapper as hell. Is your starting quarterback number 4 right now. So Dak we'll hear from in just a moment. 31 of 38, 255 yards, a pair of touchdowns. But again, no turnovers through the first 2 weeks of the season against a very good Jets defense as the Cowboys get the win 30-10. Zach Wolchuk alongside the Super Bowl winning scout Brian Broaddus from the Miller Lite Club here in AT&T Stadium as the Cowboys are now 2-0.
Interesting. What
I thought that I need to figure out how I get a hold of that full interview. Let me see. Is it on the Cowboys.com? Yeah, y'all let me know, and we'll go there instead of 105.3 The Fan. Shout out to those guys, though. I hope Mike McCarthy was denying film on the real red zone playbook since our D is about that life. Yeah.
Michael Simonetti, $10. I hope McCarthy was denying film on our real red zone playbook since our D is about that life.
They matched up well against us in that red zone. They did. They matched up really well against us in that red zone. They got 2 cornerbacks that's really sticky, DJ Reed and Sauce. He's a guy that you don't want to play around in that spot. And when you have rookie interior tackles, they couldn't get off of the jam as far as what the actual safeties were able to do lockdown on those boys. So everything's solid, and we couldn't run it up the gut. Them boys was massive. And their safety and the linebacker room hooked the flat fast. I know it sounds like excuses. But Robert Saleh, I tip my hat off to him on red zone defense, right? It wasn't a lot of space for us, and then we couldn't move anything. I think the storyline would have been different. If we were to be able to get that. Let me see if they're back.
Home of America's team is 105.3 The Fan.
All right, so they're still on commercial break. So it would have been a different story and scenario if maybe we had Tyler Smith and then we can match power with power. But you throw a Chuma Edoga in there, a TJ Bass, a limping Zach Martin. Limping Zach Martin, he's 99 rating, right? Limping Zach Martin, put him at 89, So it sounds like bevies of excuses. But those are the realities of it, man. They squeezed down so quickly, and they were able to get things going so quickly. They snuffed us out, and there's nothing we can do on that, But I can't complain about putting 30 points on them. We shouldn't be complaining about putting 30 points on them at all. Do we have our kicker now? This is from Michael. Yes, we have our kicker. Matter of fact, I encourage people to look at the spreads and overlays of the kickers. and next week, be sure to pick your kicker, you know what I'm saying, and PrizePicks, because he's going to make his kicks. He's been that dude for us. Shout out to you, LDTV. Thank you for the super chat. Who's worried about the kicker, man? What's up, Chris Wilson? Appreciate you. You related to Garrett Wilson? He made a 55-yarder. Yep. He's a good kicker, man. Aubrey, the good thing about going out to training camp, and I thank y'all so much, we got a chance to talk to his kicking coach. And he said one thing that you got to do with young kickers is don't squeeze them, man, when they miss their first kick. Jitters is everywhere. And I think he's the only kicker in NFL history to be a rookie for an organization 3 times in a row. I think he played for the USFL, he played for the XFL, and now he's playing for the NFL. And he's been a rookie at all of those stages there. So he's been a guy, man, that making his kicks been beneficial to us. He only missed one so far to give us that heart attack a little bit. Outside of that, he's a real good stay for us, man. Dallas have won 9 consecutive games. Look, let me repeat this right here, because I had some people. I ain't gonna call you out. I'm Mr. Nice Law. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call you out. But somebody earlier today on one of the posts was like, hey, man, the bad thing that's about to happen, Brandon Cook's not playing, but most importantly, we playing at home. They was thinking back in the days when we had a horrible home record. But I want to show you guys this, and I just Cowboys public relation team just tweeted this out. You know, It says the Dallas Cowboys have now won 9 consecutive games at the AT&T Stadium, spanning back to last season, the most consecutive wins at home since AT&T Stadium opened in 2009. The last Dallas Cowboys won 9 consecutive games at home was that they won 11 straight at Texas Stadium between 1991 and 1992. Is that a great thing? Is going back that far is a great thing? Is that by coincidence that all of a sudden this coaching staff can get these people ready, can get these people in tune with this game? I forgot. Can y'all help me out? Can y'all help me out, bro? Can y'all help me out? Who was the coaching in 91 and 92? Who was the coaching staff during that time frame? You know, I just need to know. Shout out to you, Brett. 675 people watching and only 251 likes. Y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I get it. You know, I know a lot of people live right now, but y'all hit that like button, share this content. I've been live all day. Oh, Larry, 2010, he's saying that Jimmy Johnson was the coach during that time frame. So what I'm trying to tell y'all right now, that the Dallas Cowboys, we are doing things that we was doing in the 90s. Somebody, when they saw 40 ounce, jumped through there and hit somebody, and they're saying, hey, and Tony was able to get 7 yards, 8 yards off of that run. People were saying, hey, that remind me of the Moose. Hey, that remind me of what we used to do back in the days. So we are doing great things because of coaching. Coaching changed a lot of things. I was listening to a post yesterday, Colorado. When they are trailing by 11, they are 1-64 in the fourth quarter. 1-64. Guess what? Now they're 2-64 because of the fact that you got coaching in there. And I get it. You know, we could talk all day about what that quarterback was able to do, but you still got to have good coaching. Excuse me, great coaching. Dan Quinn is coach number 2. Yes, indeed, Ghostface. I'm 1,000% behind you on that one, bro. I am. Let me see. They still on commercial break? They're still on commercial break. When they get back, we'll listen to Dak Prescott at the podium. Y'all stay tuned. And then in about 15 to 20 minutes, we'll open up the phone lines to get your thoughts, your opinions of this game, and get things going, and then we'll wrap it up. We got some film to watch. We got some stuff to do. Yes, indeed. But after we listen to Dak Prescott and company, I appreciate y'all so much, man, for hanging around and sticking around with me all through this. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The Chargers 0-2. Yeah, you know, they starting all bad, man. They are. They not having the best starts off right here, you know. Cowboy Nation, Quinn in it to win it. I like Dan Quinn. I think that the Cowboys need to figure out a way to keep that brother and protect him at all costs. ACL 1-3. Odigi Ozua is the new Ratliff. Yep. Can you break down Pollard usage in the red zone? I'm not loving the substitutions there. Nah. I'm not loving Pollard running inside zone runs inside the red zone there. I like he did score a touchdown. It was nullified due to a hole, which was a ticky-tack call. In my opinion, the dude was already past him, and my guy just wanted to finish him, and that's Tyron Smith. You know, probably wanted to put some sweat on the man, but that's a story of another day. I think that we need to get some packages whereas we have it was a reason why, and I'm not trying to say, hey, we should go into the pool here and pull Ezekiel Elliott back out. But there's a reason why you see Ezekiel Elliott had 12 touchdowns last season. Not saying that in order for us to score, we got to go get Ezekiel Elliott, but you can see the differences in the style and kind of caliber of running back. And I think that we talked about this before. My thing would be just allow 40 ounce to do it, you know. They had one, they tossed it and gave it to Tony, and he didn't even run behind 40 ounce. 40 ounce had the alleyway. On one of those plays, we had to settle for a field goal. Let 40 ounce carry that thing. Let Hunter carry that thing. Any words on the assistant Sharif Floyd fainting? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that he fainted. Put your prayers together for him. I ain't hear none of that. They got the longest commercial and break in life. Yep. Dude's got one too. Yep. Yes, indeed, man. Tolbert played well in this game. Yes, he did. Let me give y'all Tolbert's stat sheet for what he did in this game. Appreciate y'all. He was 25. Not Tony. Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. He was 3 for 18. 3 for 18. So he had 4 targets. 4 targets for 18. And Michael Gallup had 2 targets for 3 yards. I think one play was nullified, but hey, those 3 yards, man, it counted. I thought for sure he caught a bigger play than that. The one that he looked awkward, that was only a 3-yard pass. No doubt. Let the AI speak on it.
Bantu brick $10. I got off work late, but you gave me the play-by-play all the way from Alabama to my living room in Meridian. Smiley face, you the man law. Much love, bro. DC4L.
Hey, man, that's why we do this, bro, and I really appreciate that, man. That's why we do this, man. I appreciate it. I know not everybody have the ability to see the games depending on what area they at, and people got different jobs in different areas of the world, and some people don't have access to these type of things. Some people gonna rewind. Yes, what y'all do, rewind game. Go back and watch the game, and then you go back and listen to my analysis. I do love that. Darnell Foster, appreciate you on the Facebook, says Mike McCarthy called a hell of a game. Where were the holes at in this situation? Where were the holes? All right, let's do this, man, because I was trying to wait for them to come back from commercial break, but it seems as if, though, Sham interview is on. I don't hear it, though. Let me see if I can go to another site or something. Y'all bear with me. Let's see if I can go. Sham interview is on right now. Let me see if I can hear him on the actual website. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Appreciate y'all, man. One love to y'all. Yeah.
The thing is, they were in a tough spot. I see what you're saying, and I'm not sure whether I agree or not.
Y'all hear that?
As we discussed on the, you and Eric asked me on the pregame show.
We did.
Do you just run the ball to protect the quarterback?
You said you got to throw it.
And I said you can't go into a shell. You can't be one-dimensional.
Right.
So, the kid is he's not a bad football player. He's just a little over his head right now.
I personally think he kind of says, plays called, I'm supposed to throw it here, and that's my assignment right now.
Well, he's shell-shocked still. Yeah. I'm certain he's shell-shocked.
I would be, too, if Osa Odighizuwa, we got that much push, and Parsons is screaming around the corner.
Well, your first
screaming
play of the
inside.
Game, we're going to run, right?
Yeah.
And DeMarcus Lawrence, who I think is one of the best run players in the game.
They put him on the right side.
Yeah, and he just blows up the play and throws it for a loss.
-4.
So that's, okay, you want to run? There you go.
Yeah.
That's what will happen when you run. Please run some more. And now the problem is you're 2nd and 14. If you can't make that up, now you are right where you don't want to be. And then when you get behind a little bit, then there's a kind of a sense of, well, maybe we better just open it up a little bit. And, if you think about it, the Cowboys, this is crazy. In 2 games, they've given up 1 touchdown on 1 play.
Yeah, on 1 play. Yeah.
10
pretty
points.
good.
It's incredible. It is.
And I hear what you're saying, but I think that they couldn't.
I couldn't draw you into that, could I?
No, you tried.
I tried. I tried.
You tried to make it personal.
I did. I tried to make it personal.
What was it that I said during the game that I was channeling my inner Dion, and I didn't even know I had an inner Dion.
We all have a little inner Dion.
Gosh, I hope not. But there was something I can't remember what it was.
Pause.
Maybe it'll come to me. But I just think that they were in a bit of a tough spot because they
crazy.
When the Cowboys took the ball, which surprised me.
Right.
I thought they'd want to play defense first and have the ball in the third quarter, but it was obvious McCarthy, in his genius mode, knew exactly what he was doing. We're going to go down and score on them and put them behind the 8 ball to begin with.
I think he thought he was going to get a kickoff return. I thought he thought the new kicker was going to.
You think they saw something?
Maybe they were going to get a kickoff return. All right, I am super critical of this man, but he deserves some credit the way he called some ball plays today. Mike McCarthy. I thought he had really good balance. I thought they had really good flow with the way. Now, the red zone stuff, hey, we'll watch the all-22 and figure that out. But creativity, the one-man screens, the fake wheel routes, okay.
Appreciate the cash app, J-Dub.
I need to give you a little credit if you're driving home right now.
My favorite call, well, he's still in there changing clothes. My favorite call was
I was hoping he was driving home and listening.
My favorite call was one that didn't work, which was the Hendershot reverse. That was a great call. That's going to be a touchdown. Now, they sniffed it out. What people have to remember is that defense is really, really good.
The Jets defense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Specifically
really
in the red zone.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna repeat what I said toward the end of the broadcast. If you pull the camera back a little bit, the Jets just beat the Buffalo Bills.
They did.
Now, if you say to them, and they're playing New England next week.
And I hope they beat up on New England a little bit before they get here.
And if you say to the Jets, we'll give you the win over New England, but you have to trade for it a loss in Dallas. They'll do it every time. This is an NFC loss, not an AFC loss for them. Right. And you could potentially have, if they win that game, you could be 2-0 in your division.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I'm just telling you right now, they are a contender in the AFC East or North or whatever the hell that is.
That's the East.
Whatever it is.
Northeast.
Whatever it is. They're a contender in the division. Yeah. Miami, New England, that defense can slow anybody down.
It can.
Yeah.
Miami, New England, they've already beat Buffalo. Now they're going to have to go to Buffalo.
Right.
But with that defense, I just think they have to run the ball well enough, give the young man time to grow, figure out how to call plays for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if what you said is right, if he is too robotic,
I think so, Brad.
Then work with him. So that's why we're paying you a lot of coaching money.
He looks like, to me, it's kind of predetermined read. Like if it's there, I'm throwing it. If I get knocked off platform a little bit, I'm kind of
going to run around.
I'm going to run. I'm going to maybe throw an interception to Curse because I didn't see him standing there.
So the idea was to have him learn how to do all that from Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
And so now,
by the way, I'm glad he didn't play today. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that guy, but yeah.
We'd have still won. We'd have still won now
because of injury. They think I think of injury and cheer for injury. I
don't.
No. But I'm glad he didn't play. Yeah, I know.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers against Cowboys enough.
Yes,
we have.
Yes,
enough.
We've had enough.
In fact, I'm not sure on a torn Achilles if you trotted him out there that he wouldn't keep them in the game.
Oh man, I can't stand Aaron Rodgers praises. But hey, let's make these picks, man. I got Raheem Mostert. Is he going to receive more than 12.5 yards tonight? I'm going to go, and this is all brought to you by PrizePicks. I'm going to go with we're going to go with less. Waddle, I think he's going to go with more. And then I got my guy Ezekiel Elliott. I got him going with the most. Let's go with $25. Let's go place the entry down. We in there, baby. You guys can do the same. You can just use my picks, man. They going to hit, baby. So let's go. Shout out to PrizePicks, man, for this particular sponsorship and everything else that is presented to you guys by. And I really like those boys over there at PrizePicks, man. They don't do a good job. They do a great job. Continue to support the nation. If you want to be a part of the same thing, click the link in the description box and jump on in and join the fun. And hey, man, while they continue to talk about this dude over here. We'll open up the phone lines in a few. But while they continue to talk about here, let's see what else they say.
Single coverage on Des Bryant every time.
Yeah.
And what do they have underneath?
Cole Beasley.
With about how much open space around
A lot of open space. It's catch, it's run, it maybe gets down, maybe you could kill some time down there.
Just saying.
I'm saying when that ball flew to me at 4th and 2, I looked down and I saw Dez and Sam Shield in some of the worst position I've ever seen a defensive back. But enough of that. Give Mike McCarthy some credit, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Give some Mike McCarthy some credit calling ball plays today.
Yeah, I think that he. One of the things that I've got from watching in these, I don't.
It's about time he came around.
I know. I'm trying.
In these 2 games, one of the things I think we've seen is, and I think you and I probably talked about this through the years. There are some play callers who just have to show you how smart they are.
Oh no,
they just have to show you.
Oh yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to you, Perry, man. Thank you, man. What's going on, Law? This defense is real. Yes, Perry Lock, you right, 1,000,000%. Complimentary football, that's what Mike McCarthy is doing.
But here's the point. What I've seen in 2 weeks from McCarthy is he's not trying to impress anybody with his fancy
not. You're
play
right.
calls.
You're right.
He is being very efficient.
He is.
He is calling the game that is before him.
Mm-hmm.
He is playing the game that is put in front of him.
Right.
And so last week, they didn't have to crank out the whole offense for crying out loud. They're up 1,000,000-0.
Yeah.
And it's raining. And the Giants aren't coming back. Why should I show you anything?
Sure. Yeah.
And today, they had to open it up a little bit more. Would you like better production in the red zone? Absolutely.
Please.
In fact, you're going to have
You're
to
going to
have
have to get it
as it goes along.
He can kick field goals, though.
And I personally believe that
nice to
will
see.
be the case.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, don't take undue chances. Don't be throwing the ball up when it was 24-10. And the thing we were talking about, Babe and I, was that the Jets cannot.
They can't.
Physically unable to score 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
don't be all crazy and try to throw the ball in the end zone.
Right.
Kick your field goal and go up by 3 scores. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thinking that I think we are seeing from him as a play caller.
Yeah.
And I would give him high marks for that. And it's earning confidence going forward
Right.
that he will have a sense of how to call the game that comes up. You make your plan.
Right.
Right.
And then you call the game that comes up.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing that.
Yeah. Quarterback got better this week, though,
Right.
right? Didn't the quarterback look better throwing the ball today?
No doubt. How about the efficiency for Dak?
Except for the one throw.
Was the Gallup one?
The one that Sauce Gardner
Sauce Gardner
dropped.
yeah,
dropped
that was-
interception.
I told y'all
all
gonna
this
probably.
dominance,
I know. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
They are one dropped pick
Oh, I
6
know.
and 2 defensive penalties on the Jets
That helps.
away from trailing at halftime. That Schoonmaker touchdown drive is fueled by a roughing the passer and a PI in the end zone. And now,
Cleet Blakeman will give you that every once in a while.
hey,
That's what he'll do.
that is
Thank you,
football.
Cleet. He
That's-
went low.
That is football.
Yeah.
And what you have to do if you're a good team is you have to make the other team pay for its mistakes.
Right.
And so that's what they did. They took advantage. The other team made mistakes.
I can't even recognize the
and they took
Patriots, man. They
advantage
got
of
the
that.
red
Other than
unis on.
that, yeah, I thought, Prescott
quarterback.
was
Yeah.
tremendously accurate. I thought he saw the field. I had 0 complaints.
Brad, thank you so much, sir. We'll do it again next week. The great Brad Sham here with you, brought to you by the National Medal of Honor Museum. Join the mission.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get into this, man. All right, so it's going to be kickoff, and I hope you guys got your selections down already on PrizePicks, man. And we'll be checking on some of the results of this. Hopefully, Mostert don't catch more than 12 yards in the backfield, and we'll come off with the bag, man. Law, are you covering the Sunday Night Football? This from Trip Aces? I mean, how my situation is set up, brother got to eat and everything. We got to get y'all conversations going. I'm trying to get this thing going the best way possible. So I ain't gonna cover it all the way, but I will be. I got it. I got the game on. I just want to see Zeke run a few times, and then from there we close it out. But let's go, man. Do Ronald Jones have a place on this running back room? That is look. That's an underrated conversation right here. about Ronald Jones, fam. You know, I truly believe that we probably can see something good from Ronald, you know, when he get back next week. He didn't look sus at training camp. He looked pretty good. I think we can get something from him, though, you know, as far as red zone packages. He is a big boy. He ain't no little dude, you know, so he looks and he feels like that when he runs that ball that he can be just like what we getting out of Hunter, you know. So hopefully we can see something out of that, man. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. But appreciate you, LDTV, man. Appreciate you, man. And this should be a good game tonight, Miami versus the Patriots. And it's good to see Miami too. And do your self scouting on the Patriots, because we see them not next week but the week after next. So that's why it's so important to watch these games, man. Leonard Fournette, Big Leonard, is still out there on the streets. Shoot, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all, man.
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side.
The hotline brought to you by PrizePicks, 657-390-7391. Let's go. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for being part of this. I want to know your thoughts. Now it's time for you guys to spit your mind. Who is right, who is wrong, what we need to improve on. Are we okay with what we got already? Those are the things that we're going to talk about.
Participants in the conference.
I got my guy, man, JV, man. Shout out to you for the 901. Hey, we winners over here, man. Talk to me, man. You live.
What's good, Law Nation?
Nothing to it, Chief, man. Talk to me, man.
Well, shoot, you said we the best.
We the best, man.
Like DJ Khaled said.
We the best.
Mm-hmm. Man, shoot, this defense, man, it's just out. I mean, it's on top, like one of the best I've ever seen. I'm loving this.
I mean, you can't even get mad at this, man. For what we did this week, and then you know what we going to do down the stretch is everything we need, bro. For real.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we could. If you discount that one little bootleg pass play, did they even reach 150 yards total offense?
I mean, look, I could look right now, fam. I can look right now. They the Jets, they had they did 151 on passing and 64 on the ground. So
64 on the ground. But if you discount that 63-yard touchdown from Wilson.
Oh yeah. We kind of, you know, got them right at 170 something, you know.
It wouldn't even be I don't even think it'll be 150 total. Yeah. I mean, this defense right here.
I mean, the defense is good. What we can't do, JV, is say, all right, we're going to do like what the Ravens did. Different type of rulings. Everything as far as the NFL is designed for passing, you know, not allowing someone to catch across the middle. You got to make a football move, you know what I'm saying, and then hit the person. So it's so many different rules. But for what we are doing right now, allowing in 2 weeks only 10 points, I'll take that to the bank. I don't think no NFL team, we got the best NFL team by points allowed so far.
We got the best NFL team, period, right now, in my opinion. Yep. You know, so we're dominating everyone who is in front of us.
We are, man. We're
not sitting over here and going back and forth with these guys or anything of that nature. We're not allowing them to have any type of thoughts or feelings that, we can make a game out of this or anything of that nature.
No doubt, bro. Man, you right on the point, man.
This coming from every single position on the field, whether it's a running back in the backfield, whether it's the opposing quarterback, whether it's their what they call star defensive back on the other side of the field who are allowed CeeDee Lamb to get 143 yards receiving on them. But we're not going to talk about all that, though. We're going to sit up here and just enjoy this game, and we're going to let these haters over here in these four-letter networks go there and go run their mouth on the rest of this week.
Right.
Because it's exactly what's going to end up happening.
Uh-huh.
And so we're going to sit back and smoke our cigars and wait for next week when we can sit back and chill. And I was over here saying this earlier.
Yep.
We could do this because we fans, but I don't want the Cowboys to do this. Even though we're going to be playing the Arizona Cardinals next week, and
right.
I've been saying this since the beginning of August that team is trying to tank so they can get Caleb. And so, hey. You know what I'm saying?
The Cards schedule was brutal though, man. They had the Washington team that went toe to toe with them, and then they just played the Giants. They was up on them, and they end up losing. So they 0-2 right now. So hopefully their heart, hopefully their heart may be kind of like, you know what, they might have been losing something. You know what I'm saying? Their heart. So man, I appreciate you, JV, man. I got this line long, man. I'm gonna make sure that we get these others in. But let me hear you say it though, fam.
Hey, go Cowboys! How about them Cowboys? Let's go ahead and take over this whole season right now.
No doubt, man. Let's take it over, man, for the 9-9, or I guess for the 23. Yes, indeed. So, at first I said, man, is Buda Baker still playing on that team? Because after this game, after next week, he may be looking for another team. Maybe we can work out something. I like Wanye. I like Malik Hooker. I do like him. I'm not trying to say I'm trading Malik Hooker for him, but I need to figure out a way, man. And, come and holler at me, man, right quick. I just want to holler at him. That's all. That's all. I'm not saying that we need him. We don't need him, but I just holler at him. Hey, from the 347, what's good, man? Talk to me. You're live on the Nation.
What's happening with it, Lord? Hey, this is your boy T. Mafiani, man. Hey, I'll be posting in the chat, man. Just got a shout out, to the show, man. And I appreciate everything you do, Lord. You keep us in tune to everything with the play-by-play, week in and week out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love the energy today.
Oh yeah.
I love the tempo of the offense today. Of course, we got a lot of things we got to clean up. The red zones definitely got to clean up. I think it's definitely due to the fact of not really playing the preseason, so I'm not really concerned about it. But overall, what I wanted to know is, and I seen it in the chat earlier, is what are we going to do with this Ronald Jones situation, man?
Hey, we need Ronald Jones to get in there, man. Huh?
You think we going to get rid of him, cut him? Who we going to get rid of for him, though? For him to make this, a spot on the team?
Oh, okay. You talking about like for the active? I think they already got a spot reserved for him, don't they? I don't know the rulings of it all, but he's considered being, and then he can make it to the practice squad. Somebody they can cut change with that haven't been an enforcer on this team. But here's the thing: all of our running back did good at their own time, right? But what they did good at didn't do good for what we need them to do. Like when we got down inside the 20. So what we can't do is say, okay, we good, right? What we got to do is always evaluate this team and say, okay, Tony Pollard, he did a great job. Rico, I think he did a phenomenal job, right? Shoot, what his number was called. Everybody did good. 40 ounce, he blocked well, right? It's just that we kind of choked up when we got inside the red zone. So either they going to fix this or they already foresee Ronald Jones being a supplement to help this. But one thing he can't do is get out there and fumble that ball and mess up the rotations and things like that. We don't have that time for that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Last question, Law. Last question.
Right.
What is your biggest takeaway from Michael Gallup game today? You think JT is going to overstep him at this point, or you think Gallup is still going to show up and show out?
I think that Gallup, he did what, without me going back and watching the all 22 and then rewatching everything again. I'm gonna hold judgment. I'm gonna hold my reservations. I can't give it to you guys from broadcasting view, but I do, and I am aware that Gallup going up against the number 2 DB juxtaposed to Jalen Tolbert going up against the number 3s is a different world. There's still not a lot of tape on Jalen Tolbert, so we just gonna sit back and look at this and see where we go look at it from next week to week after next, But there's plenty of tape on how to guard Gallup. It just ain't none out there really on how to guard Jalen Tolbert. So we give it a little break here and there, you know what I'm saying, off of this game.
All right. For sure, Law. I appreciate everything, man. Shout out Law Nation, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on that video, man. How about them Cowboys?
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate him for calling the hotline, brought to you by PrizePicks, man. I got my guy Cam. Oh, Cam, live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man, from the 205. What's good?
Man, what happened?
Man, what happened, dog? What going on with you, man?
Man, we did our thing, man. It ate good and got down, watched the game. That was a hell of a game, man.
It was,
that
man.
was a hell of a game.
It was, man.
Yeah,
we did everything we wanted to do. They made the
Right.
way we scored. It didn't look boring. It was no boring spots on the game, right? Because the defense got out there. The defense looked excited. The offense is still intriguing because we still don't know what this offense all going to do. And just when we got tired, man, CeeDee Lamb go out there and he snagged one for us, man. So I like this, man.
Man, and then you feel me, like Dak ain't holding the ball all day.
Yo,
he ain't like you know. You might as well say damn near like check downs and shit like that. And,
right.
And then we stick into our running game, and I mean that shit looked phenomenal tonight. The running game was looking great tonight. Just thinking about this whole outcome. The reason why I'm so calm is because I know it's more to come, and my whole thing is this year. You feel me? I know the 3-letter network, 4-letter network. You feel me? I let them talk.
You let them
The
talk.
more they doubt us, I just feel like it's the better we get. You know what I mean?
Right.
Our defense for 2 straight games have looked at great offense. This was their game today. To be honest, though.
Right.
And it showed us like we see a different offense. Like people, oh man, I ain't even studying y'all. Let's start talking about completions because I think that's what really matters. Look at the completions. The hell with the yards.
No doubt, fam.
We
And
winning.
that's what we've been doing.
We winning.
Yes, indeed,
We
Cam.
winning. Lawrence Odigizua what's that? Parsons. This nigga he eating the whole table. I mean,
Eating everything.
What-
Let me hit you back, man. I got Dak Prescott interview. They telling me that he's live on 105, bro. Appreciate you though.
No problem.
Or the year before that. Last year is last year.
If y'all,
I've left.
if y'all on the
interceptions, all
hotline,
that,
just hold tight.
I guess when you lead the league, it'll never go away. But as I stated last year, every one of them has their story. But that's not where my mind is. It's not something I think about. Just being candid, I really don't care about the questions about them at this point. I know how efficient this offense is. I know the work that I've put into this game, the work that we've put in as a unit, and that's not even a thought process. I'm going out there just trying to complete the ball, get the ball to these guys, the playmakers that we have, get it to them in space, let them go do their thing, and then I'm still going to take some shots. I'm still going to, you know what I mean? Not shy away from the confidence that I have and the work that we've put in on some one-on-ones and give these guys opportunities, but I don't even think about that at this point.
Saad Yusuf, The Athletic. Dak, I understand on the sideline you're probably talking about offensive game plan and stuff, but when you have a free moment, how do you choose to watch Micah Parsons? Or, how do you look at what he's doing and to the other team and wrecking game plans?
Yeah, I look up time to time, yeah. I'm not surprised. And that's credit to the way they got that guy and the rest of the defense prepares, practice, approach the game, who they are nonstop, honestly, on and off the field, just around the facility.
Man, them Dolphins look
those
good,
guys
man.
Have confidence that
God,
exudes and is contagious. And but it comes, as I just said, from the work that they put in. So, I don't even have to be watching to know exactly what he's doing, the pressure that he's causing, whether he's getting a sack or somebody else is getting the sack or the back-end guys are getting turnovers. I went against these guys all spring and in the training camp, and it was not easy. And so it's just awesome to see the fruit of the labor coming in against another team for those guys.
Your victorious quarterback, Dak Prescott, there. You think he's sick of talking about the interceptions?
Yeah, a little bit.
My gosh. Yeah, first game, you didn't have 2 games in
man,
a row without an interception last year.
That's how narrative works,
What about
man.
The year before that.
Man, that's how a narrative is being presented when you talk about interceptions all off season, and then not accounting the fact that we had players that had the ball bounce off of their hands and things like that, and for that narrative to continue to be at the talking front, Man, them doggone Dolphins are going to be like the Dolphins relay team. God, dog. I got my guy Trayvon Diggs, man. You live, man, on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man. You had a good day. You had a good game today, Trayvon. Talk to me, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What you got for the show, bro?
Yes, sir. Hey, look. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm about to circle back to you now. Come on with it, bro. What you got?
Hey, look. So my thing is, man. I know a lot of people was upset about, trying to run up the score and all that good stuff, but all I can say, a dub is a dub, man.
Hell yeah. Yep. Let me circle back to you, man. You get your situation together, man. I got Jamie, man, from the 774. You live, dog, on the Nation. PrizePicks brought to you by this conversation with me and Jamie. Talk to me, man.
Yes, sir, man. Well, I can't call it, man. These people are really already killing me, man. Last week it was the offense, it was running the ball, and they didn't have no passing. This week there's a Dink and Dak. Man, this is what they're going to see every week,
right?
Because this is going to be the game plan. And that's what people have to understand. Last year, Dak was forcing the ball down the field too much. He led the league in interceptions. It's one way or another. And I'm liking this game plan. I love this game plan. There's no mistakes. There's no rushing the ball down the field.
Right.
It's just he's taking what the defense is giving him. I love him playing like that.
We 1-1 if we had the other offensive coordinator here. I'm quite sure we lose this game based off of the fact that we would have been trying to attempt and to target Sauce. I think that we would have been trying to have a whole different approach. It would have been noticeable of what we did as far as running out of shotgun. It wouldn't have been none of those inside zone stretch runs and none of that stuff, man. We wouldn't have been able to set the tone or control the TOP. We lose this game. I say 28 to 24, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think for sure, man, it would have been one of those games.
For sure. For the thing last year, it was everything was so predictable.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody everybody knew what we were throwing at them. So I'm happy the way that the offense is running this year. Mike McCarthy is doing his thing, man. And I just want to make one more quick point. Everybody talking about the defensive players of the year, the Nick Bosa's, the Joey Bosa. People need to start recognizing, Michael Parsons isn't just a one-dimensional player.
Facts.
All those other cats, they rush, so they get the sacks. But Michael Parsons, he's a game changer, man. He's all over the field.
Yes, indeed, man, and I can't wait for Sam to get to that level too. On the opposite side, it would look so much better because when I saw him in there, he did a great job when they put him down inside, right? But what Parsons was able to do with that 4.3 speed on the edge, I'm just only imagine if we had someone else to do something similar on the opposite end consistently. It's gonna go crazy, bro. Appreciate you for calling in.
It is, man.
JP,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Thank you. Good call from him, man. You guys give it what I'm saying. I'm not taking away from D-Law. He did a great job on stopping the run. We forced Breece Hall to like only 9 yards, and then the other running back to only like 6 or 7 yards. We can't complain at that at all. Man, my goodness, man, we can't complain at that. But we can also look at this and say, man, Bread Boy, shoot, this thing can get even better, man. I got Bread Boy on the line from the 904, man. You live, bro.
Bow, and some more bow. Bow down. Bow down. See, that's playoff football.
It is.
See,
yeah.
Jets look like 49ers a little bit. See, with the defense and the unknown quarterback and the wide receiver and the offense of fanatics and all that, cross routes and all that. That's what we preparing ourselves for, man.
Yeah.
That's what we feel like in the playoffs. So we build it, and I keep saying it. The defense behind Dak Prescott, the offense behind Dak Prescott, the special teams behind Dak Prescott. They hear the doubters. They heard them all season.
Yeah.
They heard him all season. They're going to support Dak Prescott because they know what type of man he is outside of the locker room. Inside the locker room, it's already been proven. Outside the locker room, these guys, they get around him. They get to his house. They practice with him off the clock. You know, they talk to him. They got their number. They know what type of guy he is. They know what type of leader he is. So anytime you got a top quarterback like that, the guys going to stand around you. They're going to rally around you, good or bad.
Yep.
You feel me? It starts with the quarterback. But it's not always about the quarterback. It's about the team. So we finally got something complete. And us as Dallas fans, we need to stay strong, stay aggressive, and stay positive, and stay grounded.
We need to be advocates of this team and call them out when they talk all of that nonsense. And especially, I know people say they don't listen to the 3 or the 4 letter network, but those networks generate millions and millions upon views, right? So it waters down what we say about the truth, because the truth, nobody care about it. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I'm gonna go in there and fight. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight. I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm ready to be locked and loaded.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to make those memes, man. I enjoy making those memes, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Or memes, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy every bit of it. All of the stupidities.
It's a revolving door. It's recycling.
Yeah.
We're going to win on Sundays. They're going to find an excuse for us winning on Mondays. They're going to make us subliminal messages. They're going to make us the most subliminal messages on Wednesdays. Thursdays is cheap shots. And Fridays is more cheap shots. And Saturdays they praying that we lose. It's a revolving door. But listen, one more time, baby. Come on, give it to them one more time, baby. This is my daughter. She said she's scared. One more time, baby.
Come on.
One more time. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys?
How about the Cowboys?
Let's go, man.
Hey. Stand up.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. All right, Lord.
Josina Anderson don't got nothing on her, man. Come on. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Kimberly Martin, all of them. They don't have nothing on her. You know, Stay Still and Molly and George. Shout out to George Taylor and all of those ladies. They don't have nothing on her. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, man, shoot. Yeah, so many people been saying, hey, be a doctor, be a lawyer. Not saying that you got to be there to chase the money. But when you start opening up them checks for them broadcasting and journalism, you realize that's where the coin's at right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, coin's right there. You make more than those doctors and lawyers, man, just talking about a game of passion. And you don't have to save nobody's life. You just got to get a strong opinion about something. And that's right. T1 says the Jets run a very similar defense as the 49ers. Dak played well. Yes. Matter of fact, this would put Dak Prescott 3-0 versus Robert Saleh. We beat that dude. He was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers in 2000. And I believe we played them in 16 and 17, something like that, or 18. We played them guys before. So Dak is aware of the zone defenses that he likes to run and operate. Not saying that Mike McCarthy didn't have his hands in it and we only won because of Dak Prescott. But no, they do play this zone cover defense where those guys rally chase and they fly to the ball. They do a great job, by the way. Zeke, they said, look at Zeke playing. Yeah, Zeke doing his thing. Do your thing, man. I saw him protect the A-gap earlier and settled in and got some stuff out there good. From the 803, you're live on The Nation. Talk to me. From the 561, you're live on The Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, Law? This Dallas Cowboy 92.
92, man. Wait a minute. I say the other phone now. How many phones you got, man? I got 5 phones. You know what I'm saying? You on the trap phone.
Let me step outside because they playing all this music. Let me get out here right quick.
Okay, no worries, man. You know, trap house is always good, man. You know what I'm saying? You know.
All right, I'm going to say, remember now, what I said, I'm going to say this now. I'm going to start off with a part where I was wrong at, you know. I did say that, you know, they were going to score 6 points, you know. I did say that.
Okay.
I was wrong about that. They scored 10. Okay, then the other thing I was wrong about, I said that, you know, they won't pass, the 40-yard line. They won't even get past. I was wrong about that. They only did it, twice, I believe.
They did it twice,
and I did say the score will be 35-6. I did say that, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you did say that.
35-6.
He close.
So I remember right when I hung up last week, it was some guy that talked right after I hung up, said, man, this game going to be a rock'em sock'em like football game. Like it's going to be close. It's going to be like 17 or 24, whatever he said. Wrong. I tried to tell everybody, this defense and the offense, the defense, they ain't taking no prisoners. They sit back listening to the media, the 3 or 4 little networks talking about what everybody gonna do and what all they gonna do, and they sitting there feeding off of that end. They following our lead on defense, and I want to say the whole team, Michael Parsons, he's the real leader right now, as you can see. Man. So they feeding that. They feeding off that energy, man, and they get tired of being laughed and scoring that. I can't wait. That game circle when we go to San Francisco and beat the brakes off of them boys and then make a real statement. Then when the playoffs come, like I keep telling y'all, I don't even believe San Francisco going to make it to the playoffs. Because you see how they struggle against the Rams today. They struggle, and they got out of there, but they struggle.
Hey, I gotta take 2 shots, man, for that doggone. But see, we are the equalizer, so I'm telling Twin, 2 and 2, we might as well just cancel it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to take 2 shots for me. You know what I'm saying? I was close, though. But, hey, I told him the Chargers going to lose. He was like, hey, man, you crazy, man. Chargers ain't got X, Y, and Z. Chargers got X, Y, and Z. And I told him the Titans going to get them. Because you know what made me pick the Titans?
I'm listening.
That damn defense. I seen how we played them boys last year, and I seen how they played us. We eventually won against the Titans, but we barely, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we barely got out of that, yep.
And I said I knew for sure Kelly Moore called them same plays. And I can't. That's the game. And when I get off, I'm gonna go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? To see how they go and see what exactly happened in that game.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. I appreciate you for calling in, though, fam.
Yeah, you know what I gotta say, man. How about them Cowboys haters?
and pay. Go ahead and say pay CD Lamb, dog. You go.
Pay CD, man. Pay CD, man. Go ahead. Get that boy like about 27, 28 million, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, that was yesterday's price, man. Shoot, that price is up now. 30. They better hurry up because hey, next week. Woo-wee. Come on, appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed. They better hurry up, man. They better pay the man. You know what I'm saying? I got from the 404. You're live on the Nation. Brought to you by PrizePicks. Talk to me.
Hey, Law. This is Bishop from Atlanta, man. We talked last year about the offensive approach.
Okay.
The one word that comes to my mind is complementary. You can allow your defense to dominate when you don't give the other team short fields. They want to talk about analytics. They want to talk about all of these analytics.
Yeah.
Well, what's the odds of them? What were the odds today of them driving 80 yards against our defense? It was next to 0.
0, bro.
So what happens when you control the ball, you take your field goals, you don't force anything, and you make sure that their offense has to play football. Meaning they got to line up, execute 13, 15 plays against our demons.
Yep.
It ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen, man.
Gonna happen. So you just squeeze them, and at the end of the day, they just quit. They just quit. Michael Parsons just running in there like the tackle wasn't even there no more.
Right. Soften it up, man. You got to soften it up. Complimentary.
So everybody has to pay attention. There's not going to be these 40 point, 400 point game, 400 yard games from that. That's out the window. It's going to be control. It's going to be an approach that doesn't put your defense in harm's way. This is championship football, folks. We ain't seen this since '96.
Talk to him, man.
This championship football, folks.
Talk to him,
bro.
This
is what it looked like.
That's what it look like, bro.
I appreciate you, Lord. DC for life.
Man, not for short, man. That's what I love to hear right there. Complimentary football from Bishop, man, from the 404. Hey, guys, man, compliment. Got to compliment football, man. Got to compliment things. A lot of people be wanting things without putting the work in. Complimentary football is exactly what it is. Right? You cook, I do the dishes. Right? Throw that in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all want the lady to cook and do the dishes. Nah, man, you know, you cook. Hey, I got the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the bed first. Go ahead. You know, you get out of the bed last. You know, last one get out of the bed. Go ahead and fold that bed up, man. Make it all nice and neat. Yep. Because what happened here is that I straighten the bed up. Later on tonight, we gonna mess it up. Oh, I'm talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this. Let me get Edwards in, man. 337, you're live on the Nation, man. Complimentary football time for your mind. Ed, you're live, man.
What's up, Law Nation?
Nothing much, man. Talk to me.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, man.
The Bishop kind of took my son. I was going to say about it and all that, something what he said. But I look at our team as a boa constrictor. I look at it as a boa constrictor.
Okay.
When we first grab you, yeah, you may give us a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
Right.
But all of a sudden, that defense starts wrapping its claws around your offense. Slowly, it starts squeezing you. And the only thing our offense is doing is letting our defense squeeze your offense. Because what they're doing, we're not forcing nothing. We're taking what you give us. And if we got to punt the ball, we're going to punt the ball. Like this, sure, we're going to punt the ball. And we know 9 out of 10, you can't sustain a 13, 14 play drive against our defense. So what we do, we just continue to squeeze. Squeeze. And what that squeezing does, we get you 3 and out, 4 downs and out. And you put into our offense. Our offense, we may not be getting touchdowns right now, but we scored 5 field goals. But look at those drives. Look at the time of possession. We had 42 minutes.
Hey, Ed, they say we got bad connection, man. I'm trying to fight through it, man. Hey, I got the overall point that you're making there. Hey, slow and steady wins the race, man. Boa constrictor. We going to squeeze them, man, until their head pop off, man. That's what we do, man. Appreciate you, bro. Good call from him, though. I understood what he was saying. You know, I've been watching this dude on Instagram. I think he's a Tarzan or something like that. He's a brother who be playing with snakes and jumping on monkeys and gorillas and stuff like that. I've got his name, but he called himself the Tarzan dude. You know what I'm saying? Playing with spiders and stuff like that and kissing lizards. I said, man, that dude crazy. But, hey, he knows his way with the animals and stuff like that. He's a better dude than me because, you know, I ain't finna be sleeping with no snakes and stuff. But that's who he reminded me of when he talked about the boa constrictor. And all of a sudden that boa constrictor rubbed all around him and tightened up his arm one time. And he was like, oh, sure, I need some help. You know, the real Tarzan. Yeah. Something like that. That's his name or something like that. But, yeah. VIP, you on the hotline for your mind. Talk to me, man.
The conference has been locked.
You live, man. You live, VIP.
Lord's VIP, baby.
Yeah.
Lord, what did I tell you, Lord? Respectfully, did I not tell you have faith, Lord?
Yeah.
And as soon as I said have faith, Lord, my boy TP busted off a few runs. I know, Lord.
You know.
We have to know football. Good football when we see it. This is like respectfully, like my man said, this is championship football.
Yeah.
This is the fabric of championship football. What everybody's missing is T.O.P. What homie was just talking about is that T.O.P. What that does is keep the lion fresh.
Mm-hmm. Keep that
lion
fresh.
And the balance and what Big Mike, excuse me, I'm not calling him Mike no more. His name is Big Mike. Put some respect on his name. What Big Mike does, when you saw those 3 runs, everybody's like, oh, man, he didn't even want to throw a little pass, a little play-action pass. No. Because he knows what position we're in. We don't. Why am I going to open the rest of my playbook up, and why am I exposing my defense to anything that I don't have to? We don't have to put ourselves in a turnover a position even for a turnover.
Yeah.
So I'd rather play it out, play it safe, 3 runs. When that tacks off 3 minutes off the clock. Boom, boom, boom. Look, man, this is the best I've seen us since Jimmy, respectfully.
Right.
Like all around, from top to bottom, it's what the Lion does. I've never seen that. I've never seen this done on a defensive player. What he created all our turnovers. Basically, all our turnovers had something to do with the Lions.
Man, that line was there, man. He ripped upfield, got upfield, created pressure, causes the quarterback to throw off platform, and then when that happened, shoot, we got DBs that can jump routes, man. And shout out to J-Rock, man. He had an unbelievable game today.
Yeah, and I got to give little flowers to our. I don't even. He's not a rookie, but 18 is balling. 18 looks good. In and out of his break.
Jalen Tolbert,
I could see that off-season work with Cook is paying off.
No doubt, man. Ooh, wait, man. It's been a good showcase, man, for him all off season, and I foresee that when Cooks get back, they say that MCL it could take 5 to maybe 6 weeks. Don't rush him back, slow him back. We'll see. And I hope it's not the 5 to 6 week one, right? I hope it's just like a slight bruise and he'll be ready next week. But we'll find out, bro.
But look, man, Lord, look, everybody. All of Lord, I need 90% of Lord Nation right now. PrizePicks, go upload PrizePicks.
Yeah.
If you want to bet against me, you can bet against me. I'm taking all bets against me, VIP, because my quarterback, where are my Slurpees? Slurp, slurp, slurp. I know y'all out there. Y'all ready to critique my quarterback, but guess what? Slurpees, go to PrizePicks, and you can come against me, VIP, because I'm betting on my quarterback all the way to the Super Bowl.
Let's go, man. Yes, indeed, respectfully. And then they do have sprints, whereas you can bet or place your more or less for more than I would say 2 or 3 weeks. So they do have that. Y'all check it out, PrizePicks.com, man. And if you need anything, use promo code LAW. But be sure to hit the link in the description box to do such. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro.
You know it's all love, all. How about them Cowboys? I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting. Picture paragraphs unloaded. Wise words. La, 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 la. Come on, baby. Hey, catch them 7-Eleven Slurpees. I see you, fam. Man, my goodness, man. Let's go, man. We got about 9 folks up in here, man. The line was longer than Shaq feet, but I got my guy Patrick, not Mahomes, in the chat, man. Talk to me, man.
Cowboy Nation, stand up!
Yeah!
Time to get ready to roll. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Prepare for glory, man. Prepare for the glory. What's up, dude?
Spartans! Prepare for glory!
Glory! That's
prepare for glory!
Let's you sound just like him. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to go watch that movie now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Look, a lot of positives from the win. What did we talk about? I remember I called in during the off season, and one of the things that we talked about was identity. We're seeing the identity of the football team play out. Complementary football. It was talked a lot about during the season last year, but we're seeing it in play. It doesn't look all the way pretty, but you see the picture. You see that Mike McCarthy is, wanting to use the running game to set up the passing game, and he's letting the monsters eat. That is the formula to win. Now, the only nitpick that I would say about today's game is we should have finished on some of them red zone drives. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Should have finished on the things, but overall, I love what I see. I love the game plan. I love that he is making sure that we're highlighting the strength of our team. And if we can continue to do this, every game ain't going to be pretty, but if we can continue to do this all the way up to the postseason, the sky's the limit, man. That's really all I got on my heart.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, Chief. That's Patrick, not Mahomes, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hey, I'm a shout out to you, Dwight. Thank you for the super chat. If it's one playbook, there's one thing that I want to add to his playbook. Like, hey man, the playbook is good. You know how you looking through? You know you're looking through the menu. You know, you looking through the menu and you say, hey, is there any way that I can make an alter? You know, can I alter that particular fish? You know, I do that all the time at Cheddar's. Cheddar's got like this meal. And they got the best drinks over there in Cheddar's, man. And they got this meal that is the tilapia with gravy and baby carrots and a whole bunch of other stuff. And every time I go there, I don't eat tilapia. You know, I tell them like, nah, man, I want the wild caught salmon. You let me put that on there and just take the tilapia off. You know, I don't eat tilapia. You know what I'm saying? And every time I get a little pushback here and there. But when I get the white waiter, you know, with the waitress, you know, say, hey, you know, what's good? Do this for me. You know what I'm saying? And every time they change that tilapia out and put the salmon on there. So what I'm coming at with this story is, if the Cowboys can do me one good favor, is when we get inside the 20, let me just see a fade ball, man. Let me just get one fade ball. Let's put that in the playbook. I need to see a fade ball to the back end corner where only the receiver can catch it or the outer boundaries. You know, you got fade ball guys like Gallup. You got fade ball guys like CeeDee Lamb. Even if you can start working on some fade balls with Schoolmaker, that will work, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think, that if we can go in and add that particular play in the book, you know, I think we'll eat better. And give me some of them. You send some more of those croissant rolls out. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Lamb was left wide open on that play. He was the last progression. The progression was from right to left on that series. Lamb was open, but his progression was on the strong side. Lamb ran on the weak side. So you read from top to low, and the thing is with red zone, it's literally high to low. You can't really read the safeties because everything is condensed, so it makes it even tougher. And his Dak Prescott read was from the right to the left. If his read was from the left to the right on that play, I think he would have saw Lamb. So my thing is, remove all of that. You inside the red zone, shoot. I don't care who you got. Fade ball, you throw it right, it's untouched. You can't stop it. There's not a defensive back in the league that can stop that. Now my thing is with Dak Prescott, the only thing is he don't throw the best fade ball, you know. But shoot, work on that. Put that into the playbook. When you're inside the 15, throw the fade ball. That's all I'm asking. One time, just give me one fade ball. That's all I'm asking, you know. Yep. So that's just what it is, and I think that he can get that. Everybody knew. And it was the year 2014 when we got inside the red zone. Everybody like, hey, here come Dez. And then if they try to squeeze two over there, then you can run it to their side. Yeah, so that's just what it is. I got my guy. MJ, did I hit you up earlier? You live on the 206.
What's up, family? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, man, I'm happy of the win. I told you, Law, ain't nobody going to really beat them because you got still the these are preseason games. They're getting in rhythm.
Right.
Everybody, you got to remember, he's calling the right plays. He's not calling that stupid Kellen Moore plays.
True.
All the Dallas fans want him to do. No, we're not doing that no more. He's better in the West Coast offense. That's what's going to make him more dangerous. And now, if we was playing the Kellen Moore offense, he would have got sacked 3 or 4 times today. Cowboy fans, you got to know football. Yeah. Stop acting like y'all know football and y'all don't. I can see a lot of Cowboy fans don't know football. So I'm happy with the win. There's going to be more blowouts. It's going to be hard to beat this team. And we play without number 73. When you put 73 in that middle, that running game, it's going to be even better. So I'm not even tripping on that. And he's not going to show you all his plays. Good Lord, thank you for having Mike McCormick. I think we got a chance to do this. Salute.
Salute, man. Appreciate you.
Cowboys?
That's my guy, MJ, yes, man. Yes, indeed. My guy, King said, yeah, Dak could have read it both ways. If that's the case, then teams would have been able to do that. I think that the Jets highest total average, they only allow like 16 to 17 points a game. How many points did we just put up on those boys? So it's difficult, man. When you got Quentin Williams, you got all of those big boys coming down. Well, you got all those big boys attacking through the middle, man, blowing off. It don't matter what I say. It's gonna be Nick. It's gonna be Paul's action. Well, pausable. This is a pausable thing. When you got Quentin Williams and you got those boys down deep inside, they're going to blow off the ball. They getting upfield, and they putting a finger on Dak Prescott. And one thing Dak can't do is have a turnover inside his own 5 or 10 there. So it just best for us to kick those field goals, trust and believe. You don't want momentum swings over there. I seen a few people when we was doing the game live, a lot of people saying, See, I told y'all Zach Wilson is better than Dak. You know, people were ready for that, you know. So it's just what it is, man. Dink and dunk it, score. Hey, we put 30 points on them, and they couldn't put 30 on us. Even if they played this game 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't have been able to put 30 points on us, man. Bishop Kang, man, from the 945. You live on the Nation, baby. Talk to me.
Hey, man.
Talk to me, man.
One thing is 2 things for certain. They gonna hate, man.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna hate, man.
Yeah.
They gonna hate, man. So right now, we averaging 5 points a game. I'm not the best math whiz, but what they score 10 and the other score 0. Okay. You know, I ain't the best math whiz, but 5 points a game, Jack. Like, who finna stop us? I'm so proud of this defense.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of Mike McCarthy. And look at them Chargers again, y'all. For every Kellen Moore fan up in here, look at them Chargers.
They supposed to be 2-0 right now.
Come on now.
And people, what they don't do is, like, I'm quite sure that down the stretch, they're going to go on a run. They're going to win about 4 or 5 games. And they're going to be like, hey, man, look at this offense. They finally gelling. But those 2 games going to come back to hurt them on their seeding, you know what I'm saying, over playoff and stuff like that. 2 games that they clearly should have won. Instead of being 2-0, they 0-2.
Hey, and you know what? It's just a blessing to be on the other side of that fence because we've been having them where we go back through the schedule like, man, we were supposed to win that game. Man, we were supposed to win that game. Man, we were supposed to. The Cowboys been having them post to win them games,
right.
woes type.
Yeah.
You know, we've been going through that. So that's why I'm respecting Mike, Dak, the whole offense and defense, this team, because we going out there and doing exactly what we supposed to do. One, and much respect to the defense because, hey, bro, we don't even give up garbage yards. We don't give up garbage points, trash yard, whatever they call it at the end, where people be trying to sneak points in. We don't even give up that, brother. So, y'all, hey, man, when Trey Diggs, one thing I peeped, man, Trey Diggs, he missed it. We ain't going to play a Garrett Wilson every week. First of all, that dude is good. That dude is good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that dude is really, 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 really good. And the Jets going to be all right. But when Trey Diggs messed up, he messed up one play right before Hooker caught that pick. I want to give a shout-out to Hooker, bro. He seen his partner mess up on one play. Hey, bro, he come down that next play and caught that pick because he seen that Diggs was getting beat with his speed a little bit, with Wilson's speed a little bit. Man, that pick from Hooker, man, that just sealed the game. The game was already over, but I ain't even want them to get no extra field goals or no, like I said, them garbage points. I don't know. We don't do that. Not over here.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for calling in, Bishop, man. And thank you, bro. Salute.
Appreciate y'all.
No doubt, man. I got my friend, my buddy, Niner for Life says no NFC championship game in 28 years. Well, it's been 29 years since y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, y'all don't do nothing. See, when we beat y'all in the playoff, we go win the Super Bowl. When y'all beat us in the playoff, y'all go home. Y'all go home the next week. So, hey, Niner for Life, you know, I've been going at this debate for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all drought is longer than mine. And I seen I seen my brother laid out like Family Guy 2 times. The Ravens, oh man, he was laid out, bro. You know, so if you a real diehard Niner fan, I promise you, you was laid out. I know your pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it feels like. You know, since I've been born, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to see my team lose in the Super Bowl, but I know you did. You know, so you can't really sugarcoat that because I know you've been somewhere balled up, folded up, didn't turn on ESPN, no Fox for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? I know, Niner. So right now you deflecting. I already know. You come over here to try to water down our victory. You try to come over here to water down our victory. Y'all were struggling against the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all won. Y'all won. but I'm winning though because I got a chance to see my brother's Eagles team. He folded up. My other brother, he would fold up. You know what I'm saying? And you know the glory thing about it, the good thing about it, the Chiefs did the same thing to the Niners a couple of years back. So hey, I'm enjoying this all the way. You know what I'm saying? But y'all drought is longer than ours. You know. Y'all went all the way to the Super Bowl to lose. Yes, indeed. So y'all drought is just as long as us. You know what I'm saying? That's like the pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all black. You know, ain't nothing gonna happen with that. Come on, baby. It's just what it is. 757, you're live, man, on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's going on, Law?
Nothing to it, bro. Talk to me, man.
Man, I just wanted to come up here and bring us back down to reality, man. I feel like we're getting too excited. We ain't really played nobody yet. We played against 2 trash quarterbacks in Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson, and we acting like we about to go to the Super Bowl. I think we should calm down a little bit and wait until we play a good quarterback and see what this team is really about.
I'm speechless, bro. Bro, you took all of the excitement out. You know what I'm saying? I thought for at least there's supposed to be at least a 24-hour rule or something. So
I feel like we do the same thing every year. We beat up on bad teams, and then when we play against good teams, we end up not pulling it through. I feel like we should wait and see how this thing works before we get too excited and act like we about to go win the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's still week 1. We still in September. The weather's not even cold yet. I get all of that.
Right.
But at this point, we got to celebrate the small victories so that we'll know how to celebrate the big victories, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got that good call, you know what I'm saying, that I've been waiting on, and they said they'd like to bring me in for the interview, I celebrate. I pop some champagne bottles, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that if I nail this interview right, then I'm finna get paid. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I want you to do the same, bro. I know we got all hit with PTSD. We all got hit with non-football stuff, but we just did something that we didn't do since 91 and 92, according to the Cowboys public relations, you know what I'm saying? And that was the last time we had a coach by the name of Jimmy Johnson in the building, right? So I know I'm over positive, and I got a lot of optimisms here, but I can't. Like even what Prime doing, you know, over there in Colorado. I haven't even been to Colorado before. I haven't even been to Denver, you know what I'm saying? Or wherever they Boulder, Colorado. I haven't even been in there, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell you that the energy is there and what he's doing for the program. They ain't finna win it all, you know what I'm saying? But they are on pace to doing something unbelievable. They're 3-0, and the last time that they won those amount of games was many moons ago. You know, they was 1-11. They could be saying, hey, Prime, I give it what you're doing, but, hey, this is the same old Colorado team, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all struggled last night. You shouldn't be talking about nothing, you know. But at the same time, he's still giving hope. He's still letting people know that when they ask who's a better coach than him, he said he's the best. So that positivity, that mindset should be permeating throughout all of the Cowboys, saying, hey, we're 2-0, we the best. We didn't struggle in our games. The Eagles did. They 2-0, they're 2-0, hit different. are 2-0 is hitting right, because we know for sure we dominated out there on the field today. We dominated out there on the field last week. That's how that should be our mindset. But I get what you're saying. So if we were to lose, how would you be thinking then, though? You know what I'm saying?
Well, if we lost these past 2 games, I would be disappointed, because I feel like we're supposed to do what we did against Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson. They trash.
Okay. And what our offense supposed to do against that defense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the defense. I was happy with the offense did against that defense. They just got a dig defense.
Do the Giants have good defense?
No, the Giants don't have a good defense now, and we look kind of mediocre, or as far as Dak was concerned, against the Giants defense. But I want to see how we look against the 49ers. I want to see how we look against some better teams before I get too excited and start pre-celebrating the Super Bowl.
So let us say, for example, we beat the 49ers 40-20. Should we still temper our expectations, because that's the regular season? You know, that ain't really 12-5 is our floor at that point. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like there's no way really to be satisfied. Basically, because that's how the 3-ladder network is going to spin it.
Right. I'm not going to be excited until we get to a conference championship game.
I can't even hold you to that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your mindset there. You know what I'm saying? And it's been 28 years. I can only imagine you've been a diehard fan and not being able to get there. But what I'm going to say is, from my perspective, I'm going to be over satisfied every time we win. I'm going to let people know, man, that we walked in there and we came out victorious, even when the 4-ladder, 3-ladder network had everything against us. It's not guaranteed that we're going to win the Super Bowl every year, but, man, this team feels different. And just know that when we popped them champagne bottles, bro, you know, we been sitting there saying, man, we never doubted. You know, we're going to be one of those over here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, though, bro. Right. I don't got nothing against you, though, bro. That's your mindset, man. What's your name, man?
My name is Mike.
Mike.
I've been watching the show for the past couple of years, man. I really love what you do. I'm a huge Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see us. I want to see what we do in the big games, in the big moments. I want to see us get to the conference championship game. We've been doing the same thing every year. I want to see us get to the conference championship game. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to keep watching you, too.
No doubt, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
All right, man.
Yes, right, indeed. It's Mike, man, from the 757. Yes, indeed. All right. I mean, oh, my gosh, man. I don't even know. He sucked the life out of this thing, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, baby. You know, it is what it is at this point. All right, let me see if I can. I think I didn't say the wrong name under the wrong name. Hold on. I got the 561. What's your name?
Hey, this is me, Law. I'm back on. I'm still on, Law. This is Dallas Cowboy now, week in and week out. And right now, I'm loving it. In the beginning, it kind of bothered me, but now I love it, man, because we've proven them wrong. We've proven them wrong in every aspect all over the game. Dak doing what he's supposed to be doing, you know, just calming down, doing what he got to do. He see everything right now. He's not trying to force nothing. Mike McCarthy, he called a great game call. Like you said, if that would have been Kellen Moore, man, Kellen Moore would have been out there trying to sling the ball all day, and the times we need to run, he's passing. So, I mean, everything going good. And the defense, they doing their thing. So, man, I'm happy to be a Cowboy fan.
They said the stream stopped, man. Let me see if refresh your phone and see if I'm still live here, man. I think we having a good conversation here.
Yeah, let me check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mother phone. Let me see
what's going on. Let me see what's going on. I think I'm still live. Should be still live. Shoot. Yeah, we should be still live. It's back now. Are we live? They said the stream stopped.
Yeah, we live.
We live. Okay, we had a whole conversation. They said, I'm going to stop. There was a bunch of mics up in there, you know. Yeah. The enemy coming strong over here. I'm thinking we still live, man. I'm sitting there like, okay, are we live? People say, oh, the stream done stopped up on us, man. He done hit the up, down, left, right, select, start, man. It had the stream to cut off, man. I said, God, dog. Yes, indeed, man. But hey, I'm gonna let Trayvon get back on. He's been sitting here.
All right.
But yeah, man, we had a good conversation though, man. You know, I just hope Mike, can just celebrate and just have this good night. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting that lady that you know, just being with that lady. Then you just say, well, it was all right, but she ain't Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, come on, man.
You worked so hard. You worked so hard to get all the brownie points. You just, man, he ain't nothing, man.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. Man. Come on, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling in. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, indeed. It's like I'm trying to figure out what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you finally got the number. You finally get the, you know, digits and everything. You take her out to eat and just have a great time and everything. And you be like, yeah, it's good and all, but she ain't Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Like, why you gonna put those doggone stipulations on there, man? Shoot. You know, come on, man. Might need a drink, man. I got my guy Trayvon Diggs back in on fold, man. Hope you in a better location now, man. From the 253, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, man, I apologize. First of all, I had the doggone, your live was tripping, and I had that and the doggone phone, so I had to end the doggone, your live stream, and so it was like echoing and stuff. So
okay.
But anyway, I understand Mike's point, but I'm with that bull, sugar, honey, iced tea today. I don't give a damn what he's talking about. We won these games, and we're going to live it until doggone it changes, because we playing championship-style football right now.
Uh-huh.
We taking it one step at a time, 1 week at a time. But we, as the man before me, we are the most scrutinized team in the NFL. Everybody worry about what Dallas is doing. I don't give a damn if we 1-16 or we're 12-5. They still gonna talk about us. They still worried about what we doing over here in D-Town.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not worried about that right now. You know what I mean? So
yes, indeed.
The defense showed me a whole different side today. I'm telling you, that doggone Michael Parsons was eating. Oh my God, that boy's energy didn't stop.
Didn't stop, man. Even when he had the thigh bruise right there, we was like, man, don't worry about it, man. He gonna figure it out, man. And he did just that.
Yeah. So, you know, the offense, you know, the only thing I was kind of like egging on was when we got down to the goal line, why we not giving it to that doggone fullback we got out there? Why we not letting him eat a little bit?
I saw one play that he did a damn good job, the lead blocking, and then I said if he had the ball, he would have scored. You know what I'm saying? And then Tony, I think it was Tony or Rico, they bounced all the way to the outside and got hit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, feed it to the fullback, give it to him, let him do the doggone Daryl Johnson thing, let him go right up in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, come on, it would just drive me crazy because it looked like the backs that we have, and nothing on Deuce, man, because, you know, he's a little cat, but they're a little light in the pocket.
They all three the same backs, man. We got lightning. Surprise, 40 ounce. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no power wild up in that thing. So that's what Ronald Jones supposed to be. But I'm glad that none of those boys play basketball with the football, though. So
you ain't lying, because, boy, we'd have got dunked on all over the damn place.
Hell yeah. Fumble!
You know, how about them damn Cowboys? That's what I want to know.
How about them, man? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, fam. Hey, tomorrow,
we're
going to have Victory Monday, man, and we're going to pop some champagnes and stuff. And then how the schedule work out Tuesday, that's when people can start hitting us with the negativity, and we have some film out by that time frame, and then it will be the final word, etc. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get things going, bro.
Well, I have my 12 gauge ready for him. I got something for him.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. Good call from all of the people that called in, man. These shows were great. This is the checkup. I got Raheem. He need to stay below 12. And we hit the jackpot there. Ezekiel Elliott, he got to get us like 14 to maybe 15 more yards there. And he got 14 yards so far. And Waddle got 54. I think Waddle going to hit that 63. Cowboy Nation. And that's from PrizePicks, man. So be sure if you're in an area that can play these type of deals, more or less, jump on in. And this right here is a great situation because they will match 100% up to $100 of whatever you deposit there, and then just slide in that promo code LawNation LAW. And this show is presented by PrizePicks, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all to the moon and back, man. For all of you guys, because y'all take a small town Mississippi guy and make these things possible. Cowboy Nation, and a small town Mississippi guy, man, who went to Jackson State, by the way, and finished up there, and then now, you know, I'm here in big Texas, man, telling you guys all of the great stuff, man, and I really appreciate y'all. Been following the Cowboys and helping me grow into higher places, and I can't wait, man, to see how this all works out. I appreciate y'all, man. I did a hell of a how long I been live? If you add them all out together, man, shoot, at least 50 hours a day. And there's only 24 hours in a day. Yes, indeed. So be sure, man, to check out the channel. We'll have highlights. I'm thinking about this. Let me know. Ooh, this is going to be nice. For me to do a play-by-play reaction on the 2.0 page, you know, play-by-play reaction, you know what I'm saying, whereas highlight reaction, we just do that with a picture-in-picture. Y'all let me know if y'all interested in that type of stuff on the 2.0 Law Nation Sports 2.0 page. We would do that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this win. Celebrate this victory. They say this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You know, so oh yeah, Monday, me and Okoye, we do our film and we do our little recap too on Monday. So y'all be tuned in there. And hey, everywhere I go, I want y'all to let this little light, this little victory shine. LIS, put LIS in the chat, man. That's what I want to see from y'all, because don't let the small things defeat you. You know, understand that, hey, the journey of 1,000 miles began with one step. And what the 4-ladder, the 3-ladder network will have y'all believing, that Dak Prescott is a turnover machine. Put LIS in the chat. Let it shine, baby. Oh, man, Dak Prescott, he going to throw all of these interceptions. Now, the narrative is, hey, the near interception. So they're going to gloss over a quarterback that threw interceptions, right? And talk about the guy that threw a near interception, right? And if I was looking at it, and if I was to have this particular team versus what we did, because I look at it from a different angle. Pat Mahomes, he struggled against the Jaguars today. You know what I'm saying? I think he threw an interception. He won the game. And then, yeah, he got his rings and stuff like that. I can't go back and forth with that. But if you put our Cowboys on that field at the same place at the same time, shoot, it's going to be a dog fest type of game. You know what I'm saying? Because our defense is a whole lot better than the Jaguars. I promise you that. So we gonna let this shine, and we ain't gonna be worried about the Eagles, you know, because they think their 2-0 is better than our 2-0 and all of that. But we gonna let this victory shine. We gonna be satisfied with what we did, and the journey is not over with. No, yes, indeed. They say you may have won the battle, but the war is far from over. Yes, so we're at war right now, and these many battles that we're winning, we take and collect. We season everything, you know what I'm saying? Carpe omni, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that we're going to seize everything, and we're going to take that to the bank and see if we can deposit that. We put some green blood on the field today. They're going back to New York licking their wounds. They talking about, man, there's more than one Parsons out there, man. So enjoy the process. Yes, indeed. You know, Chiefs lost to the Lions. Sit down. Yes, indeed. We'll blow the doors off the Lions. I think we played them this year. This defense is going to come to you guys, and it's going to be brought to you by Sack City of Michael Parsons. I want you guys, because, you see, here's the thing. They have every right to laugh and scoff at you. They have every right to talk bad about you. They have every right to talk really terrible about your team and to say about your team less than, and remind you of the less fortunes that you had in the last 28 years. But nobody's going to bring up the fact that we had 5-11, Dave Campo. an old, long in the tooth Bill Parcells, right? Who we still was able to get some stuff out of the mud from there. And then we had a Wade Phillips who couldn't find another coaching job as it relates to being a head coach. Yeah, he ended up winning some Super Bowls as a DC since he been gone. But the reality is that we gonna bring forth all of the good stuff. And regardless, they know who we are now. That this defense is real. And all of the fabrications that they're gonna try to put out there about this team and about everybody that plays on this team, all the negative. You see, here's the truth, and nobody want to hear it. Before the season kicked off, Daniel Jones was better than Dak Prescott. Some would say that he still is. Before the season kicked off, oh man, that defense, that front of the Giants, they better than the Cowboys. Dexter Lawrence, man, oh my goodness, you can't stop him. He had 9.5 sacks from the interior. Thibodeau, he's a young Micah Parsons. He's going to be better than Micah Parsons. This was all we were hearing from the Giants community. And then the following week, they still disrespected us. Even though we put 40 on them, they said it was because of the rain. And now all of a sudden, the Jets come into the building. They got a quarterback prospect that's supposed to be better than Dak Prescott. Oh my goodness, they got a defense that we can't throw on Sauce. Oh my goodness, he's going to be too much for CeeDee Lamb. That interior Quentin Williams, he's going to fold us like a wallet in a lawn chair. And then we had some issues with our front five. Tyler Smith not being there. Oh my goodness, the pundits and the critics said that this team don't have a chance to run the ball. And we ran more than they did. They said that Breece Hall was better than Tony Pollard. They said that, oh my goodness, Dalvin Cooks is better than Tony Pollard. But when I look at the stat sheet and I look at the resume, I'm seeing that Tony Pollard did his job against those boys and his whole contemporaries. Adding in a Rico, who in the last 4 years, he's been here for 4 years. 4 years. And he ran better than Breece Hall today. With a backup offensive lineman today. With a nimble, my guy, Zach Martin today. What were their excuses, right? We even had a guy that everybody was scoffing at and saying that he's too short to play. He's 5'5". £170, and he ran good today. He caught in the backfield good today. So what is the common trend is that we don't have anybody, that the opposing team is better, but until they play us, now they want to moonwalk back. Yes. And this is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We dominate. We seize everything. We take control of the opposition and let them know we taking over the TOP.
Travis Fitzpatrick, $10. Church.
Appreciate you for the support. See, you gave because you know that you see something in this organization of what I'm doing. Law Nation Sports is bigger than me. Law Nation Sports is here to stay. It's not bigger than the Cowboys. No. We work with them, you know. But the reality of it, if there's one thing a man should always do, is mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they mean makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone. You see, because raised voices turned hearts into stone. You see, in the beginning, it was, how about them Cowboys? Ain't that's right, Mike? I could have raised my voice at you, right? I could have said, come on, man. We just done beat this team by 30-10. We just beat the other team 40-0. We just scored 70 points in the last 2 weeks to 10. We supposed to be celebrating here, but I didn't want to turn your hearts into stone. It was, how about them Cowboys, the morals of this life? Live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will try to be smart. They will take the decent man to alter his heart, to seek to rip him apart. Those, man, you should never call a friend, because they bend the lies around the truth to meet their end. And we not going to do that. Rewind my music just for a little bit. Appreciate you, C. Brown. Thank you. Here's my Law Nation tie for the day. Appreciate you. I thank you so much. As the old folks say, sacrifice. But also they say, you can't beat God's giving, no matter how you try. The more you give, the more he give to you. So just keep on giving. Keep on giving, baby. He got a lot for you. You see, you give, and now you're going to receive more. More. That's how the universe works, or the multiverse works. Come on, baby. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, to give up your peace, and if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror.
Dub right side $10. How about them Cowboys?
Of your mind for it.
Law Nation.
If you would simply go after the thing you want, ain't this right, Dub? Right side? If dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, guess what, Cowboy Nation? You will get it, baby. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. One love, DC for life, not for short. Be sure to check out PrizePicks. They are located at the top of the links over here on the YouTube page and the Facebook. Let's continue to grind to shine, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Give me my theme music.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Run it up, baby. Appreciate y'all. One love. If I miss out your super chat, don't worry. Your name is into the drawing. We're going to give away some things. Come on, baby. Roll those credits, baby. Hey.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal.
No matter how you try. Come on.
Run it up. Yeah. Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it
up. Wait a minute, New England getting railroaded. That ain't the same team that the Eagles struggled against, huh?
I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside.
Hey.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with Iron, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Reverend now.
Come on.
I'm with Bay,
what quest we on, baby? If your team is not on a quest for 6, don't talk to us. You know, only team that can talk to us right about now, Steelers, Patriots, Niners. Come on. Hammer call it too legit.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on. Yeah. Did we have any Philly fans in the chat today? Come on.
Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
All right. Come on.
I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome.
Come on.
Too many foes and clones. Yeah, yeah. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone. I be on road alone. Yeah. I be really in the field. I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Oh, we did. I got you. Don't worry. One love, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If I offended anyone, charges to my head, not my heart. Break it nose.
The answer, I talk stuff, I probably had it. But it goes to show you Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more
Just
time?
one more
please?
time.
A hard fight they did.
Let's go, birds fly, Eagles fly. Still Super Bowl champs for now.
Oh, man, he said I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Hey, man, I had a great time today, baby. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, I'm finna go grab me something to eat and drink and have a nice, good time. I'm going to go back and rewatch the game on the broadcasting view. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get on up out of here. Come on, baby. Let's go ahead and slow this thing down. Y'all know how I get down. You know how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. Appreciate y'all. Ooh, wee. If you won today, just bounce your shoulders with it. Come on. Hey. Come on.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out, breathe you in.
Again.
Hey, bro, come on now. Yeah. Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you.
And you. What we tell them? Don't let the street lights hit you. Thank you, TC on the drums. Don't need my name called. Just appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Come on, baby. Yep. Oh my goodness. Got more breaking news, baby. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my goodness. She was really speaking with her chest from it. I know he wish he had Beyonce there. I know what it is. That's my guy, Mike. Mike, that's you. That was you, Mike. Come on. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. I use these nice songs to chill me out, just settle down just a little bit.
All I ask.
Salute to Kevin Samuel. Yeah, appreciate him for this song. May he rest in peace.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's not a problem.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
What I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. Nothing can stop me.
All the haters lean forward right here. Go to your room.
Spartans! Prepare for glory!
That's Montisha, baby.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
All I ask. All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Montisha! One more time, man. Hey, can I just do it one more time, man? Can I just do it one more time? Montisha.
Something wrong here.
Hey, man.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
Lay your head on my pillow.
Just relax. Just relax, Montisha.
And just relax.
Oh, my Lord. Hey, one love, man. Appreciate y'all, man. One love. I'm up out of here for real. The longest outro in life, baby. It's necessary.
And when things are really tough and they're really
just
rough,
tell them one time, Playmaker.
Let me crack your cranium
something
and
inside
fertilize your brain.
I just have to follow that because you don't know who you're going to meet.
Let's go, man! Let's go! We about that life!
One more time, Playmaker.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Hey, man, let me stop the music right here. Let me just hit it one more time without the music in the background.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Hey, when I heard him say that, man, I had to I almost fell out laughing, man, because he come with all of those good stuff, man. One more time, man. Who would ever think of this right here?
He ain't lying. Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
One more time, man. I just want to hear one time. Playmaker.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Really tough, really rough, and nothing's working. But
Salute.
there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that because you don't know who you're going to meet.
Oh my God! Did you see that game? Prime time! Oh my God! Did you see that game?
Because you don't know who you're
Did you see that game? Prime time! Oh my God! Did you see that game? Prime time! Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Oh my God! Did you see that game? Prime time!
Oh my God! Did you see that game?
You got the do-rag on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this video and I'm gonna put 30-10 Jets. I mean Cowboys Jets.
Did you see that
game? I'm gonna do that, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Yes, indeed.
Oh my God! Did you see that game? Prime time.
Do-rag.